Well, there it is. Final step here on the details. Doubled in, installing the Impala. If you don't know, this does work in a Caprice. It does work in the Impala, the B-body, any of those. So I'm going to give you a couple final tips here, kind of give you a little bit of info on some of the other things I did, and then going to tell you about a little contest here we got going on. So I'm going to be quick so I won't ramble. All right, first off, as I said in an earlier video, this is a Pioneer app radio, roughly about $400, $399. And one of the biggest tips I can tell you is be very, very careful when you do this, because up on the tops there's these like metal, we'll call them inserts, fingers, whatever you want to say. They go into the dash like a tooth, and then that's what holds your whole bezel on and everything. So one of the things I did on these top ones is I pulled off the metal catch, so I could push the dash bezel up and sort of line it up, and that way I wasn't locking it in place every time, because there's a lot of finagling. And I'm not sure if this is going to transfer well, but I have a little bit of a gap here, and I need to push that corner in still. So I thought I was done. I had it perfect, and I swear, after driving it, sorry, I keep bumping my tripod, something shifted or something. So I got to crack all this open again and just adjust just a little bit. It needs to be perfect in my opinion. So, but I mean, you retain full functionality of your ashtray, your cup holder if you got a 96. And that's it. I mean, and like I said in the first video, I bought the full deal from Sean. He sent me this lower dash. If you look at one of my earlier videos, I didn't have to do any of the cutting or anything like that. So I have an intact stock lower dash. Another little thing I did here, which I was just talking to somebody about how bad it is to get lighting in here, but and I only have a GoPro for this. I put a plug right there on this bezel, this gauge bezel, whatever you want to call it there, mainly because I didn't want to cut a hole anywhere else, and I also didn't want the wires plugged into, run into my glove box. I have to open that every time. And what's going to be cool about this one here is I have my plug here, plugs in right there, and I'm going to actually get a shorter jumper, because what I normally do is I put my iPhone up here with a suction cup, and I'll just have that going right to there, so it won't be in the way. I won't be kicking it or anything like that. So I think that's pretty cool right there with the HDMI as well. Alright, so it's in, it's done. Here's the thing. If you're looking to do the whole deal, the full lower dash, the kit and everything, Sean charges quite a bit, just because there's a lot of work involved. The epoxies, the connections, he does all kinds of stuff to it. But what I'm going to tell you about now here, I'm going to climb out of the car, is a way you can win from Sean at the Details and me at Rubber City Motoring a lower dash, or not a lower dash, a kit to do a doubled in your Impala, Caprice, B-body, whatever. So let me get outside here. I'll explain this here, how this is going to work. Alright, so as I was saying, my kit's done, but I wanted to, I reached out to Sean at the Details. Sean's super cool to work with. Even if you've already bought one, you know this, but if you get to that point where you're going to do this and you don't win this contest, touch base with Sean. Tell him, I sent you over there. But at the same time, he's so easy to work with. He's just a real nice guy. Good, solid, made in America entrepreneur type company. So very cool. But anyways, here's what you're going to get, which this is going to be we'll say his basic kit. If you want to compare that to what I had was the deluxe kit with the lower dash, you're going to get, if you win this contest, the interior trim piece, which I will show you. You're going to get this guy right here, which, doubled in on top, HVAC on the bottom. That's what you cut out on your dash, and this gets epoxied in. You're also going to get the two-part epoxy that goes with it. And the big thing you're going to get that we'll say, and I'm waiting on Sean to send it over here, is the internal guts. It's like the big metal structure, which you saw back in my previous videos, that holds the big radio, it holds your heater controls, it's got all the hardware. That's coming with this kit too. So you're looking at like a near $200 prize here that you can win. It's very simple to win this kit. All you have to do is you have to be a subscriber to my channel, Rubber City Motoring, so click subscribe if you're not already. And then from there, you just have to comment on this video what you're going to do with the double din kit. You could say, oh, I'm going to put it in my 95 Impala SS. That's it. That's all you need to do. So, I mean, if you're commenting, I'm going to assume you're in this, but at the same time, you know, it's open to anybody that subscribes and comments. So, I mean, really, even if you don't need it, you could get it as a gift for somebody, you know, whatever. It could be a giveaway at one of the Ink Fests or something like that. I don't even, whatever you guys want to do. But whoever is the winner will be randomly selected, and it will be mailed to you totally free of charge. You don't have to show us what you're driving, anything. So, very sweet, awesome contest from Sean at TheDetails.com. If you win, I'm so excited for you. If you don't win, reach out to Sean and just buy one, because he's awesome. The company and the product is top notch. So that's my final step on this whole journey of the, we'll say, the double din install. If you have questions, let me know. But I appreciate you watching. Watch some of the previous videos if you haven't seen them yet on how to do this. But very nice, simple, easy to do project, and I'm super excited now that my car has been detailsed out, whatever you want to call it. So thanks again. Looking for a winner here. We will announce it. We'll get in touch with you when we find our winner. So good luck. See ya. RubberCityMotoring.com. Check it out. Subscribe. Comment to win. See ya.